Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. We are going to start our new topic, which is actually a measurement of hemoglobin. Manual method for the measurement of hemoglobin are consist of two types. So both from users point of view, manual methods and manual testing is also important. मैंने काफ़ी दफ़ा कह चुका हूँ कि ऑटोमेशन जो है वो आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा रिप्लेस कर चुकी है इन मैनुअल मेथड्स को, बट is still manual methods are very important to correlate in case of many automation error or other analytical errors. So because uh, you should know that automations have some limitations. If a value of any parameter is too much high or too much low, and estimation from automation is not too so easy, then manual method helps in the maintenance of our quality and the results. Then manual importance of manual method is now still is not less than the automation. So let's start our today lecture. So, what is the introduction about the hemoglobin estimation? Important question. So, first of all, you should know about the hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is actually a very important part of red blood cells, and hemoglobin carries oxygen from lungs to the various parts of the body. Heart is a pumping organ, so heart pumps the blood to the other body tissues. When fully saturated, each gram contain 1.34 milliliter of oxygen. It means when fully saturated hemoglobin molecule is observed, then it contains 1.34 milliliter of oxygen. Molecular weight of hemoglobin is actually 64,000 daltons. Two pairs of polypeptide hemoglobin is actually a protein which is consists of two pair of polypeptide chains. Hemoglobin A is 97%. I'm not talking about the change. A2, F are not changed. These are actually a types of hemoglobin. So we have hemoglobin A 97% in our body, which is actually a major part of our body, or oxygen, which is an important oxygen carrying protein. And then hemoglobin A2 is 1.5 to 2%. Hemoglobin is F is also present, which is actually less than 2%. There are two important methods for the calculation or manual counting of hemoglobin: Sahli's method and cyanamide hemoglobin method. So first of all, let's start about the acid hematine method. Acid hematine method. The hemoglobin is converted into acid hematine by the addition of zero point 0.1 nano or zero point 0.1 mol neutral HCl. Zero point 0.1 molar HCl. The resultant solution is then compared with the reference solution in a colored strip. It means in simple wording that के हीमोग्लोबिन जो है, हम क्या करते हैं, जिस ब्लड के अंदर हीमोग्लोबिन को हमने काउंट करना होता है, हम उस हीमोग्लोबिन के मॉलिक्यूल को हम उस हीमोग्लोबिन में डालते हैं नॉन मोलैरिटी वाला HCl. So with the non molarity of HCl, when acid mix with the blood, then hemoglobin converts into hematine, acid hematine. Hemoglobin move out from the RBCs and binds with the acid and converts into acid hematine. Then we measure the value of acid hematine. How we can measure the value of his acid hematine? We have references strips according to color. We have a proper reference tips, like you have already studied about pH. In pH, different color strips are present which shows the value of pH. So same in acid hematine method, color strips are available in market in the acid hematine methods. And comparison of this acid hematine जो कि हीमोग्लोबिन से बना है, उसको जब कंपेयर किया जाता है उन रेफरेंस स्ट्रिप्स के साथ जो कलर सबसे ज़्यादा मैच होता है, सो देन वी कैन कंक्लूड दैट द वैल्यू ऑफ हीमोग्लोबिन विद द रेफरेंस स्ट्रिप पर उस वैल्यू लिखी होती है। सो रिक्वायरमेंट्स क्या है? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल है साहलीज हीमोग्लोबिनोमीटर इज़ रिक्वायर्ड 0.1 0.01 न्यूट्रल जो HCl चाहिए, देन ड्रॉपिंग पीपर्स चाहिए, देन ब्लड सैंपल्स चाहिए हैं इसके लिए। How will you perform the acid hematin method? Use 0.1 HCl. You have already prepared HCl in the laboratory. Then with the measurement, you with the Sahalis meter, the graduated tube of Sahalis meter up to 20 marks. So fill the tube with acid up to 20 marks. Then with the help of pipette, add 20 microliter of blood and mix. Add 20 microliter of blood already in acid, which have you already filled the Salis meter, then 20 microliter of blood and the HCl dilution it will be undergo 10 minutes waiting, so that HP gets converted to acid hematin. So after 10 minutes around almost reaction will be complete. So after reaction we will compare the solution in graduated tube with that reference strips on the each side of hemoglobinometer. So we will compare the both strip reference strips and our color of our solution. If color of graduated tube is darker, if color is still darker, then we will add more HCl, but drop by drop, as you have done in FSC titration method. So then so we will add HCl drop by drop and mix well until color matches with reference strips. So note that reading on graduated tubes, this is hemoglobin level in gram per deciliter. So after if color gets matched with any reference on the strip, then this will show the value of hemoglobin in the blood. Another important thing is cyanamide hemoglobin method. Cyanamide hemoglobin method is actually a hemoglobin is converted into cyanamide hemoglobin by the addition of Darbican solution. The intensity of color produced is directly proportional to amount of hemoglobin present and is measured at 540 nanometer of wavelength. If you have visited the chemical pathology laboratory in hospital, then you have you should know about the photocytometer, or a machine, or a manual analyzer, or which is actually common name is Microlab 3. So Microlab 300, so this machine is actually consist of measurement of color of different compounds or with on different wavelengths. So for the measurement of hemoglobin, 540 nanometer wavelength from the photocytometer is used. Then first of all we will make dilution with the we will make dilution of hemoglobin with Darbican solution. So after mixing, or after proper dilution, we will use spectrophotometer to study the intensity of color, and the किस लाइट पर हम उसको मेजर करेंगे, वो जो लाइट होगी जो मेजर करेगी उसकी अपनी वेवलेंथ 540 नैनोमीटर होगी. So 540 nanometer wavelength will measure the intensity of color produced by after dilution. Few different requirements are in the cyanamide hemoglobin, like spectrophotometer, Darbican solutions. First of all, we will mix the 20 microliter of blood with 5 milliliter of Darbican solution. So this dilution is initially enough for the testing 5 milliliter Darbecan solution and 20 microliter of blood. Mix well and wait for 10 minutes so the hemoglobin gets converted into cyanamide hemoglobin. So hemoglobin in blood in RBCs will bind with the Darbecan solution and cyanamide hemoglobin will form the absorption. Then we will measure the color. Then red color will be changed according to concentration of hemoglobin. So we will measure the color at 540 nanometer with use of spectrophotometer. Then with use of spectrophotometer. So 540 nanometer is our wavelength, which is used to check the quantity or quantity sorry concentration of hemoglobin in the blood. Measure hemoglobin level by following so OD of the test mean OD is optical density of the test. It means what हमारे पास जो वैल्यू आई वो क्या थी, हमारे पास जो हमने वैल्यू ऑप्टिकल डेंसिटी जो हमारी डेंसिटी ऑप्टिकल डेंसिटी से हमारा स्पेक्ट्रोफोटोमीटर ने जो वैल्यू शो की आफ्टर मेजरमेंट विद 540 नैनोमीटर ऑफ वेवलेंथ, इसको हम मल्टीप्लाई करें कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड. एक स्टैंडर्ड्स होते हैं देखें जो whenever we will use a spectrophotometer we will use two things, standards and calibrators. Calibrators are used to calibrate the machine, used to set the parameter on any machine. कैलिब्रेटर एक बेसिक लाइन है जो कि एक बेसिक आइडिया, एक ज़िंदगी है मशीन को जो देनी है, ठीक है. लेकिन क्या है कि जब कोई टेस्ट उस पर रन करवाया जाएगा, सो बिफोर टेस्टिंग वी विल स्टडी द स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ द टेस्ट. वी विल स्टडी अ स्टैंडर्ड सैम्पल. इट मीन्स वी हैव कमर्शली प्रिपेयर्ड सम सैम्पल्स विच जिनकी वैल्यूज़ नॉन होती हैं. तो जब हम कभी भी उन स्टैंडर्ड्स की वैल्यू, फॉर एग्जांपल जो यूरिया एंड क्रेटिनिन है, क्रेटिनिन को जब हम स्पेक्ट्रोफोटोमीटर से मेजर करते हैं तो उसके स्टैंडर्ड की वैल्यू है यूजुअली 1.92 और 2.0. सो कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड लिखी कैसे मेजर की जाती है. कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड पर दी गई होती है या ऑलरेडी प्रिपेयर्ड मिलता है. और दूसरा है ऑप्टिकल डेंसिटी ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड, यानी कि हमने जब स्टैंडर्ड को मेजर किया तो वो कितना आया था. तो ऑप्टिकल डेंसिटी जो हमें टेस्ट से मिली थी उसको हमने स्टैंडर्ड की कंसंट्रेशन कितनी है उससे मल्टीप्लाई करके हमने स्टैंडर्ड की ऑप्टिकल डेंसिटी कितनी आई उस पर डिवाइड कर दिया. So it can also be measured from the calibration curve. So there are few mechanisms, few options are in spectrophotometer which shows the calibration curve. So इसको ऐसा याद कीजिएगा प्रोसीजर को. सो कॉमन मेथड जो है वो हमारे पास पहले वाला ही है, लेकिन यू शुड नो अबाउट दिस मेथड एज वेल. First of all, it is a very important parameter in complete blood counting. Usually men have 13.0 to 18.0 gram per deciliter of hemoglobin in blood. Sometimes there is a small variation according to regions, according to guidelines. Some guidelines कुछ guidelines कहती हैं कि 13 से 16 तक मेंस के अंदर हीमोग्लोबिन होनी चाहिए. कुछ गाइडलाइंस कहती हैं 13 से 18 तक भी देखी गई है. सो स्लाइटली वेरिएशंस आती रहती हैं, ठीक है. सो अगर आपको MCQs आता है तो ऐसी ऑप्शंस नहीं होंगी जो बहुत क्लोज हों इन चीज़ों में, बिकॉज रेंज जो होती है उसमें ज़्यादा ऑप्शंस होती हैं. वुमेन के अंदर 11.5 टू 16.0 ग्राम पर डेसीलीटर, और समटाइम्स कहा जाता है वुमेन्स के अंदर 11.5 टू 13.0 ग्राम पर डेसीलीटर हीमोग्लोबिन इज़ एक्चुअली अ नॉर्मल रेंज. सो एट बर्थ इन बेबीज़ 14.0 टू 19.0 ग्राम पर डेसीलीटर जो है वो प्रेजेंट होती है, हीमोग्लोबिन हो सकती है. सो इसकी वैल्यू कम भी हो सकती है, लाइक 16 और 17 भी हो सकती है. बट दिस इज़ अ स्लाइट वेरिएशन विच एक्चुअली डजेंट मैटर. डिक्रीज हीमोग्लोबिन, a simple decrease in hemoglobin यूजली एक सिर्फ हीमोग्लोबिन की कंसंट्रेशन जो है वो कम नहीं होती, इसके साथ बहुत सारे पैरामीटर्स की और भी कम होते हैं, लाइक PCV पैक सेल वॉल्यूम. देन RBCs की भी अगर deficiency है तो then we can conclude that the patient is suffering from anemia, hemoglobin deficiency, PEG cell deficiency, and the RBC deficiency. Then we can say patient is suffering from any anemia, and anemia are of many types. Increase in these cellular components is actually a polycythemia. Polycythemia is actually a condition in which hemoglobin concentration gets increased, and RBC concentration in the blood increased. So polycythemia is actually a condition when hemoglobin concentration gets increased in men more than 18 or in women more than 16, and same as with the case of in babies. So that's all for the today. The hemoglobin is actually a very much important protein. Hemo CBC parameters are very much important. We will discuss a few other parameters in our next lecture inshallah. Thank you so much.